Hello and welcome to episode 10 of my Stellar Overload tutorial Let's Play series. This episode is going to be on the quest which simply says talk to Orko, and you'll remember that in the refinery at the end I found that large chest, so I put that in my rudimentary base of mud bricks, and by emptying out my pocket and rearranging all the stuff in there, I inadvertently did the quest for Trevor to get the materials for revving up, the quest revving up, so I can do that as well. Let's get them both done. So let's do the secondary quest first, which Trevor's in here. Talk to him. Welcome back, kid. I see you seem to have at least most of the stuff you'll need. I just finished the prints too. We'll go through each of them in order so you're not lost. The first thing we'll build is the cockpit. He's talking about building the hoverbike, by the way, so that's gathering all the materials for it. I guess you can understand what it does already. You just sit on the thing. So to do that you'll need an assembly station, right? Which I've got one. You'll need it for everything piece anyway. That don't make a lot of sense. You'll need it for all the pieces anyway. So yeah, just make some glass, a peroxide frame and the assembly, and assemble the heck out of it. Yep, will do. Roger that. So now I've got the cool hoverbike, which I won't bother building on this planet because I have a hoverbike here already, but I'll build it on the next world, Istara, where we're going to go. Let's talk to Orko. The hero of the day, you did an outstanding job at the refinery. Yes, I died about 100 times, both for you and your brother and the rebellion. Xander told me it was a joint assault. Yeah, he was locked up all the time. I freed him, but I have a feeling it's all you. Well, that's right. In fact, since you managed to retake control of the Stellar Gate, we're able to contact the rebellion on Istara. So I had a chat with General Naffa, the leader of our band, that's a dodgy name, Naffa, about our situation. When I told about you and what you did, retaking 2 enemy strongholds, saving the planet and whatnot, he was pretty impressed, obviously. So he asked me to send you to him so he can congratulate you himself. He's on Istara. A rebel will guide you once you get there. I'll mark the location of the gate on your map. That's okay, I know where it is. And your brother overheard me and left in a hurry. I think he might have gone there too. Probably. There, main quest, talk to Orko, done. So go to Istara. And that's what I'm going to call this episode. I shan't worry about the craft the cockpit quest yet. So we're off to Istara. And just to show you, I emptied out my pocket of all the materials. Let's go quickly show you my base, why not? Well, rudimentary mud hut. Let's go show you it. You know, I'm all about functionality. No doubt there'll be plenty of people that build these really elaborate, beautiful bases, which you can do. But I'm more just functional, get the room slapped together, put my machines down that I can build in. There's nothing to attack me near my base, so I didn't need to use any stronger materials. Mud, wood will suffice. Yeah, this does get jammed a little bit, but you just switch it back and forth and it will trundle on. There we go, let's get out of here. Okay, there is my base and the gate. See, now you can see why I built my base up here. Although I shouldn't really call it a base, it's one room mud block. You can see. But it's got all of what I need in here. Foundry, forge, workbench, chemical lab and the assembly station, which he mentioned about being able to do. Oh, I still haven't. Oh, there we go. So there's the hover cockpit, which I need to make first. But we won't worry about doing that because we're off to Istara. So we come up here and read this. Destination Istara. Owner Rebellion. Nexus Center, Refinery. Access granted. Cool. Up we go. So this is the second planet. And there's lots of planets that can be explored once you build a spacecraft. But I'm following with the quest chain. You could play it in sort of creative mode and build a spacecraft and fly off visiting all the planets that are currently in the game. But I prefer just to do the quest chain like I did with Planet Explorers. You've arrived on Istara and I'm blinded. Now there should be a rebel guide around here somewhere. And nothing hostile as well. Cool. Yes, that just takes us back to Mercs. That's all that tells us. There's the guide and there's a free hover bike. How nice. And here's a bind point. So we'll do that straight away. Because I tend to die a lot, as you all have realised. Now I could build my base this side, but I think I prefer to keep it at Mercs. Right, let's talk to this guide and progress the quest. Finally, I was starting to feel lonely, what with my buddy having left to accompany another Merxian. Yeah, that would be Xander. What's that look for? Oh wait, that's your first visit on Istara, right? Well, that's her. Let's try reading this again, because it don't make sense. What's the look for? Oh wait, that's your first... It's your first visit to Istara, right? Well, that's her. Are we talking her as in the planet Istara? Home of the rebellion, cold weather and a bunch of really nice critters. Not. Welcome. Anyway, we were under orders to wait for you and take you to the general, but he insisted so much my buddy had to go with him ahead of you. You just missed him though. Couldn't have been gone more than 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm to send you to the nearest outpost. The general will be there, so I just need to put it on your map. There, go get them, Tiger. And a nice little animation. You can see this is a beautiful planet, much more diverse, and there's some materials you can get on this planet that you can't get on Mercs. So a whole beautiful planet to explore, a whole beautiful cube to explore. All really rather pretty. There's the cube. I like the idea of the cube planets. And that's Istara. Okay, main quest updated. You talk to the rebel. Now I've got to meet the general. And for that, I'm going to use this puppy. So let's get on, do the space bar, take me up to maximum height. Remember the left control key takes you down, and that's where we gotta go. So let's fly over there. And I do hope I don't blow up this hover bike just yet. Although I can build more. Ooh, there's something over there. Let's take a look at the map. Can't really see a lot yet, but there's all sorts of interesting points of interest. There's the rebel base. So let's head on over there. There we go. Now I'm going to put this down over here because there's fighting going on and I don't want to blow up my hover bike just yet. No doubt I will do it eventually. Let's get my block thrower and do some throwing of blocks. Going the right way? No. Now there's lots of hostiles on this planet. Wait a minute, I'm not going the right way. Let's check the map. I need to go south. That way. Oh, I should have just looked for that cube. There we go, right, so there's fighting going on, I believe, so I've got to do some shooting of them. Oh, there he is. One down. Many more to go. And something is shooting me from behind, I think. Down the rebel outpost. Oh, there's loads. I don't want to shoot Yang. Let's heal up. It's a shame you can't just sleep and heal. Oh, what's in there? Nothing. There, let's heal up a little bit. And carry on helping to defend. Although I'm not sure I'm being that great. I'm probably shooting more my own side than the enemy. I can't really tell the difference who is enemy and who's friendly. Oh, that's an enemy. Was an enemy. Right, is that one left? Oh, and there's another one. How's my health? My health is okay. Right, I think... Oh, look at all this stuff. The bullets, nice. Right, let's talk to the commander. Or talk to Xander. There he is. Thanks, brother. I'd have been toast if not for your rescue again. So yeah, what I want to say is, we rock. Look at us. We're leaving the outpost like champs. I mean, sure, I was pinned down, but that gave you the space to actually finish the job. Man, that's awesome. Together we can take on the full might of the bots. You talk for yourself. Tell you what, talk to the rebel dude over there while I get back on my feet and we'll go meet the general of theirs. Main quest updated. You talk to Xander, talk to the rebel. Sure, there's going to be nice stuff for me to loot here. And it's getting dark. Let's see if I can put some light blocks down. Right, someone's calling me. Now let's speak to these. Groans. Are they all dead? Thanks. General was hearing our reports when the robots attacked. They were upon us like lightning. He barely had enough time to retreat to safety. When we saw that we wouldn't be able to defeat them, a few of us spirited him away from here toward the nest. The rest of us stayed here to cover them. I'll mark the location on your map. Cool. Main quest updated. You talk to the rebel. Meet the general. Now, before we go meeting the general, we're going to just have a look around and nosy around to see if there's anything for us to loot. Nothing in there. And there's someone calling. Ah, yeah, here he is. Wait up! Thanks. I saw your help with the invasion, so I thought you could be of some help. Look, I know you have some important stuff to do, but my buddy's dying here. He was wounded during the attack and he needs a strong medikit fast. I know how to make one, but I'd have to stay near to help him. So here, I can teach you how to make it. And I'm afraid you'll need to build a new chemistry station too. The one in the outpost blew up during the attack. Please hurry. Ah, so medikit normal. Cool. But we can't make it from our inventory. Oh, check this out. I ain't gonna need to make no hover bikes. Well, I am for the quest, but you know what? I've got 2 sitting there ready for me, and a recipe is hiding. I can see the light of it. Pipes. Oh, that sounds cool. Just relieve them of that. After all, it was me doing all the fighting. Okay, so that's that. He's given me a quest as well, so let's just look this up. Revving and driving. I don't really want to track it. Do not track. Licking your wounds. Let's track that. I met a rebel whose friend was hurt during the fight against the robots. He gave me the recipe for an improved medikit. That's the one I have. Apparently it should heal him right up, so I should give it a try. From the looks of it, looks like I'll need chemistry station 2. Better get cracking and check on my codex while I'm out foraging. Right, okay, so that's a secondary quest. I can do that back in my main base. Or I can do it at the nest, where we're going next with this one up here. Still haven't done that one actually. Oh no, it is finished. Making a splash. So I've got them 2 secondaries, and here's my main. Meet the general, so that's what we got to do. So I've got to go to, oh, there's a hover bike up there, so we got to go to the HQ. Oh, there's another one here, and these look much cooler than mine, so you know what, I'm going to take that. Is there anything else for me to loot here? I haven't been in that room yet. Check that, there's nothing in there. So cool, the doors. Oh, look at that. Nice. Do I want to bind here? No, I don't, because I'm all done here. So I think that's pretty much this rebel outpost done. Yeah, there is hover bikes all over the place, which is really cool. Let's go and take one. I know I've left one up on the hill over there, but that's okay. Okay, so there it is. Let's look at the map. And there is the nest. That's where we gotta go. So I'm gonna have to need to go off the. Not sure. Is it north? I think it's north. So we'll head north. We'll head this way. Hopefully, I can stay high enough above the ground. Not get attacked by all the nasty creatures that infest this planet. Not to mention robots. Look at that, that's a cool structure. Check that out at some point. Yeah, look at the spiders, they will attack. Big old planet again, just like Mercs. Oh, I need to get above higher, much higher. looks nasty. Okay, let's check the map. Yes, what luck. See, the way I figured it is, okay, that's the top of the cube. Put that side down, put that side down. That means you just have to head that way, around there, which was north. Hope that makes sense. So we've got to go over this way to the right. Ooh, beautiful snow biome here. Oh yeah, and you have to be careful of the trees because you do get caught up in them. Start spinning you around. I wish this bike could go higher. Just fly over them. Get some height. Takes ages to turn the bike around. There we go. Right, we're nearly there. As long as I don't hit any more trees. Now this is a very cool base. Very cool base. Look how tall it is. In a massive tree. And look at this spacecraft. Check that out. Isn't that cool? You can actually build one of them. Now I want to try and land on the platform. And look, there's more hover bikes here, so no shortage of hover bikes. Only reason I'm going to make one is for the quest. Right, okay, let's pop off and investigate. General's up there, I believe. Let's go find him. Ah, what's that? Assembly station. I wonder if there's a chemistry station. There should be. Forge. Look beautifully designed, this base. Ah, perfect. Bind there. What other machines are there? Chemical lab, that's what I needed in order to make the next level up. And this uses Puffball, Buttercup or Sep, plus Elastoplex, plus fire alcohol, which is made in the no, it should be made in this. Yeah, there we go. Fire alcohol. And the Elastoplex, what does that need? So that needs Carboflex and goo. I knew I was collecting that goo up for a reason. I've got a load back in my base. Carboflex. I don't think I've made any of that. I'll have to check the forge, see what that material is. Or maybe I have made it. Oh, not the forge, got the wrong one. I need the foundry. Surely there's a foundry here somewhere. That's the assembly. Foundry, it must be a foundry. Look at the way I parked the bike. That's typical me. Oh, here we go, foundry. Knew there was one somewhere. Carboflex. There it is. So it's Carboflex ore, which I suspect you can only get from this planet. So I'm going to have to go mine a load of that up. For now though, let's go talk to the general. There he is. Nafa. So, you must be Gamester, your brother warned me you would be arriving soon. Warned? The name's Natha, but everyone calls me General. Your timing is impeccable. What with all the Cilicians prowling about. Welcome in the new rebellion. Orko warned me you're from Pai's village, so I gather you don't know much about our foes. Well, I've been killing them left, right and centre. Or the fact that we do have foes entirely. Oh yes, I'm very aware of that. I've died enough times to prove it. Allow me to explain. The enemy is divided in two factions. The robots you fought on Mercs, the main force, call themselves Iskartonis. We don't know much about their history. The first rebellion didn't care about that. They don't talk and we haven't found any notes or the likes. But to be honest, I understand. I'm in no way interested in their story or their reason. They seem hell-bent on killing us, so let's just reciprocate. We can always ponder later. Agreed. Next we have the Cilicians. They rarely venture outside of Skur, their home planet. Well, there's another planet. And before you ask, that's the Scalding, hellish part of Elvis. The broken mess in the centre of our system. They're a bunch of crazy humans. Aphis, Avis, something, I don't know how to pronounce it, for goodness sake, it's alien. Anyway, so there we go, there's another planet. But although they are madmen, they are dangerous, extremely dangerous. To keep it short, they left the first rebellion to join the Iskartonis. Weirdly enough, they accepted them, gave them technology, and in exchange they agreed to hunt humans down. Great, lovely. Now that that's out the way, I'm afraid I will have to put you to use right away. Loic informed me that his scouts spotted Cilicians poking around some old ruins. The fact that they are on Istara is disquieting enough, and we can't let them do whatever they please. No, we can't. So, go to Ruined Temple. That is the main quest updated. And I'm going to have a poke around because I think there's a side quest here somewhere. I know there is. And it's to upgrade our digging gauntlet, so we can get the digging gauntlet the next tier up, which is ultra cool. You wait till I show you that. But first I need, oh here we go, cool. Isaac, I'm going to show you a nifty little trick in a minute. Can't it wait? I'm in the middle of, oh, you're the new recruit that the general said he'd send my way. I'm supposed to give you your basic gear as a rebel, a good digging gauntlet, something better than your relic. But it wouldn't be fun to just give it to you, would it? So take this recipe for crafting red logic cables. Your gauntlet is in the storage behind me. You look like a rabbit, you just saw a knife. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Don't answer, it's painfully clear on your face. I'll give you a crash course size. Like I don't have better things to do. Look, we use a process to power things up around here called electricity. You don't have to know how that works exactly for the gauntlet. What you'll need to know is the logic behind the logic cables. To be clear, you'll need to fix the circuitry connected the interrupter to the door of the storage where the recipe for the gauntlet is. The cable has been cut, so you will need to put a new one in the hole to restore it. You need a red cable since the circuit is using red cables already, and you'll be able to fetch the gauntlet recipe. And before you go, remember that you will need an electronic bench to make the cables, so you'll have to build that too. And if you're interested in the ins and outs of the electricity system, you can check it in the tutorials, and don't forget to check the coders for the recipes. How cool is this? Logic cables. Oh, there's the timer as well. This, my friends, is very cool. Electric cables so you can make electric doors. It's Beautiful. Now, so here we are. The problem we have is our really cool digging gauntlet recipe is in there. And the door is broken because it's missing this red cable. We need to make the red cable to repair the door so we can get in and get the digging gauntlet. Or do we need to repair the door? All will be revealed in the next episode, and it will be a good one because I'm going to show you one cool nifty little trick. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.